Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, welcome to English class with me, Miss Sri Ratiki. How are you doing today? I hope everything is fine. Okay guys, in this occasion, we are going to learn about procedure text. I will start with a question. What do you think when you hear the word procedure? What comes up to your mind? Maybe some of you will think about the word steps, right? Correctly. Because a procedure is always related to steps. My question, what is the steps used for? What do you think? Yes, right. We use the steps to reach a goal. But sometimes when reaching the goal, we need tools and materials. So, from these three words, we can conclude the definition of a procedure text. A procedure text is a text containing goals, tools, materials, and steps about how to make, to do, or to use something. To make you easier in understanding a procedure text, I'll give you an example. Check it out. This is an example of a procedure text. I will divide it into three parts. Part 1 is goal. Part 2 is tools and materials. Part 3 is steps. The structure of the text. This is just to make us easier in understanding the generic structures of the text. Now look at part 1. Part 1 is the title of the text. In procedure text, the title of the text could be considered as the goal of the text. As you see, the title of the text is How to Make Hard-Boiled Eggs. This means that the purpose of the text or the goals of the text is how to make hard-boiled eggs. That is why from the title we'll know what the goals of the text. Now look at part 2. In a procedure text, the part is called Tools and Materials. You put all the tools or the materials in reaching the goals in this part. For example, in this text, the tools and the materials you need in making hard-boiled eggs are 6 to 12 eggs, water, a half teaspoon of salt, saucepan, and stove. Sometimes in reaching a procedure text, if we don't need materials or tools in reaching the goal, we may keep or delete this part. Now look at part 3. The part is the steps of the text. Here we write all the steps should be followed in reaching the goal sequentially. In this example, as you can see, there are 7 steps should be followed to make hard-boiled eggs. From that explanation, we know that a procedure text consists of 3 parts. They are goals, tools, and materials, and steps. So we can conclude that this part are the generic structure of a procedure text. Okay, after discussing the structure of the text, now we will learn about what language feature of a procedure text is. Commonly, a procedure text uses imperative sentences. For example, like fill a saucepan, place the eggs, add more water, heat the pan, and etc. Besides using imperative sentences, a procedure text commonly uses connecting words like then, after that, finally, and etc. And a procedure text may use numbering. For example, first, second, third, and etc. After learning about this procedure text, can you find an example of procedure text in our daily life? Have you ever seen another food recipe? Correctly. When we read a food recipe, there will be a step how to make the food. So, that is one of the examples of procedure text that we can find in our daily life. Have you ever bought an electronic stuff? Yes. Usually when we buy an electronic stuff, we will get book. And the book called manual. On that manual, we can find a procedure text about how to operate that electronic stuff. The other example of a procedure text is manual. Another example of procedure text is tutorial. Tutorial is something like, for example, you don't know how to edit using Movie Maker, and then you find solution in the internet. You search in the internet. You find many articles about how to edit movie using Movie Makers. That's called tutorial. On that tutorial, there will be a step how to edit a video. So, tutorial could be considered as a procedure text. Okay, that's all about procedure text. I hope all of you know and understanding what procedure text is. Thank you for watching and goodbye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.